Okay, so it's raining, although it's like perfect weather for ducks. Not so much for my tennis shoes, so I'm going to switch into my rain boots to finish out the day.
If you're looking for a getaway that involves shopping, Instagrammable spots, and nature walks, I have a great area for you to explore in Michigan. Hi, I'm Healy from Healy's Story, and this is your extended weekend travel guide to the Brighton Howell area.
Special thank you to Explore Brighton Howell area for hosting me. For even more great tips, be sure to visit explorebrightonhowellarea.com.
Okay, looking online, there are so many great itineraries that give you a good idea of what you can do in the Brighton Howell area. But I'm going to be honest, I can't start any trip without a cup of joe. So let's go grab some coffee.
In addition to serving lattes, the Brighton Coffeehouse and Theater also hosts entertainment, including open mics.
Okay, so as you know, I always have to get a cup of joe, and I got a gorgeous mocha latte. The art on here is phenomenal. I mean, I could never do that, so I'm always amazed by people's talents when it comes to coffee. Coming into the Brighton Coffeehouse and Theater, it is just so cozy, and it's 10 a.m. on a Wednesday, and it is hopping, and you can see that. I mean, there are so many smiles and laughter. I'm just loving all of the energy, and it's just a great way to start the day. I mean, you know, I think at any time you travel, you should always start your day with a cup of joe.
Now that I have some caffeine, let's go on a poetry walk. The beginning point is located in an office and takes you around the property. I loved all the winding wooded paths of the trail. The walk is interactive thanks to QR technology. Simply scan a code, load the page, and press play. Here's a sample.
Sketch in November. Forget about the bruised squash in the oven. What's it doing here so far from the ground? It brings the snow's note. Leave me alone. On my way home, I hear the harp-like train whining beyond the stock-still trees. A woman breaking her voice against a tile floor. We are never coming back.
Whether you're walking in the downtown area of Brighton or Howell, you'll find art everywhere. Oh, hey, Stretch, what's going on? How's the weather up there? I know, that was a lame joke. In Brighton, there is a path around the pond that is scenic, and in Howell, there is this adorable alleyway full of art. There are so many unique shops throughout Howell and Brighton. It's a great place to find gifts or just to treat yourself. Oh, hey! That's such a cute sign. This store had a lot of unique things, plus they had a space where they can host workshops. It was so hard not to buy everything in this store. I mean, look at that skirt. It's so cute. This bookstore is so adorable, but what I enjoyed most about it was actually those little yellow cards. They're written by the staff, and it just made the shopping experience that much more special. This is located downtown Brighton. I mean, look at that window. Isn't it amazing? And there were so many incredible things, like this great art piece.
Hi guys, welcome to My Lolli. I'm the owner, Keith Karp here. We're going on our 13th year of business here in downtown Brighton. We're going to show you a little bit of the candy making process. Come join us. All right, so we got to the hard crack stage here. Paige is going to pour this out. It's very, very hot right now, so we want to be very, very careful. So I'm going to carefully scrape out almost as much of the candy as I can get out of here. So the hard crack stage, we pull at 315 degrees. We're going to go around the edge here, build a little bit of a wall so we don't lose any of that precious flavor. A particular batch is going to be watermelon. Each half will have 2 colors. So she's going to have the pink, I'm going to have the green. You can see the edges of the candy have already cooled. We're going to continue to mix these in, keeping our halves separate. All right, now that we can start to touch it with our hands, we're going to go over to the cool table over there briefly, and then the rest of the work's going to be done on the heated tables, which is important to keep the candy warm and pliable. Once it starts to cool a little bit, we're going to start to stretch the candy. The reason we stretch the candy is to introduce air. As you can see, it kind of gets silky and shiny and starts to lighten up that color. The other thing, doing that, or by stretching and getting the air in the candy, it adds what we like to always test for is crunchability. And this is the table, is probably the most important piece of equipment in our store. This keeps that candy soft and pliable while we work, shape, and form it. All right. Put these two together, and now we officially have our watermelon pink and green. And there we have our big chunk of watermelon candy. We're going to send this down to Mr. Kango over here. He's going to start to cut and weigh lollipops. We're going to shape and form the lollipops. One of our 2-ounce lollipops.
Here in Bourbons, I was sharing with some of the workers here that I just feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just the Disney girl in me, but like for me, I feel like if Gaston had his own restaurant, this is what it would look like. I had to check out some of the cool drinks here in Brighton, Michigan, and you gotta check out the Spanish coffee. First of all, there's fire involved. I mean, come on, that just looks so cool. And then you have some coffee in there, some other spirits, and then it's topped off with whipped cream. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? My whipped cream has melted because of all the video and photos that I've been taking. But it was here. It was here. This is hot coffee, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not mad about it. This is everything that is right in the world is in this cup. And hats off to the mixologist here, Nick. He was the one that put the drink together. Beautiful presentation. Love it. And then for lunch, I went with the cherry wood smoked brisket, which I'm a brisket kind of gal. Now this is an open-faced sandwich, but it has Gouda and then the straw onions. And then of course I went with a side of French fries, but you could go with chips, or for a little extra charge, you can substitute it with one of the other sides on the menus. That was everything I was hoping it would be, honestly.
The Howell Nature Center has 230 acres, has been serving the area for 55 years, and offers many educational experiences. The Wild Wonders Nature Trail features a variety of animals, including Zeus, the bobcat. Hi, Zeus! With the trail being paved, it makes walking through a little easier. This eagle is not camera shy in the slightest. Couldn't wait to come say hi. Oh, hey! I know I touched on this, but I really did appreciate the pathways being paved. It just made the experience that much more enjoyable. Let's head out to a place you don't think you'll end up, and that some people tell others to go to. That's right, we're going to Hell, Michigan. Hell, Michigan. Surprisingly, Hell is very welcoming. Aw, look at the cute little ducks! I love that they're bride and grooms. Oh, well, thank you. Don't mind if I do, sir. This was just a really cool piece.
I always say I like my coffee black, like my soul, and now I can say, coffee from hell. So there you go.
There's even a Damnation University. Don't forget to get your exit visa for safe passing out of hell. Again, Michigan, of course. Spicer Orchard has been in business for over 50 years. Though people flock to the area during the fall season, it's open year-round.
Okay, what got Spicer's on my list to-dos was the wine, but I heard that their donuts are a must-try, so we are gonna go do that.
I am not kidding you when I say this donut was delicious, a must-do. Also, be sure to check out the history of the orchard on the walls. I was told the fudge area is where the wine bar used to be. The tastings got so popular, they had to build a separate building.
I am so excited to try the wines here at Spicer's Winery. Now, I chose to be inside, but they do have a heated outdoor patio, and it's really great. You can just see outdoors where all the play area stuff is. But I'm inside. It's nice and quaint. I'm really loving the vibes here. So I went with a flight. Now you can do a half glass or full glass. I went with a half glass. And in addition to the wine, you can also get hard ciders. So that's what's kind of cool about the flight is you can mix and match. I went with the Red Demi-Sec, Mango Habanero hard cider, Catawba, and cherry fruit wine. I'm going to start off with a Mango Habanero. I was advised to wait for it last. I'll decide for myself. We'll see how this goes. Upon first drink, it is very sweet at the tip of your tongue, but when you actually swallow it, the spice just explodes in your mouth. So if that's not something you want, I don't advise it, but I love it. I think I am gonna go with the advice though to save that for last. So this is the Catawba, as you can see. It is very pink, gorgeous, gorgeous color. The Catawba wine is probably one of my favorite wines, especially when it comes to pouring, because it's just such a beautiful, vibrant pink. Now there's a lot of different Catawba wines over in Port Clinton, so I'm really excited to try what a Catawba wine is like here in Michigan. It is actually really good. I'm not mad about it at all. That is very good. As it sits, now of course I'm only trying 4, and if you see in this note, there's a lot of different wines here. So, and it's front and back. Okay, so there's a lot of options here. I just travel to places and tell you where to get drinks.
Okay, so now it's time to head back to downtown Howell to satisfy your sweet tooth. You may have seen these on your social media feed. The massive, mouth-watering milkshakes from M Street Baking Co. They are a must-do in Howell. I went with the birthday party, and it was a party!
Okay, this is massive. I have no idea how I'm gonna eat it. We'll see, but this is like the thing to do here in Howell. Well, I hope this extended weekend travel guide helps you plan your next trip. Special thank you to Explore Brighton and Howell area for sponsoring this video. I'm Healy from Healy's Story, and I'll see you on the next adventure.
Oh, look at them. They're having so much fun. At least someone enjoyed the weather. It was definitely duck weather.